kind of feels like it's been in salt water. They're just so vicious. So you never want to mess with an alligator. I'm making a video of Wild Florida, as you can see, and they have so many cool things. They have a nature park, they have airboat rides, and they have so many cool animals that we're about to go check out. And I'm also gonna get to see a sloth, meet one in person. So let's check this out, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. So take a look here, they have some baby gators.
Yes, you set this up for us, right?
That's right. So allowing farmers to commercially harvest alligators has been probably the biggest impact to saving alligators in the wild, because we almost hunted them to extinction. But here in Florida, it turns out people like to buy alligator heads and stuff for a souvenir. And so all of these things come from alligator farms that we repurpose and find a use for it. And about 50 years ago, there were just very few alligators left. And we found that as long as we stopped hunting them and killing them out in the wild, they bounce back just fine. And now there's about one alligator for every 15 people. So they're everywhere.
Awesome.
They're everywhere.
That's crazy. I'm about to go see a two-toed sloth. Their biggest predator is the harpy eagle, because when they go down to get food or use the restroom, the eagle spots them and goes and takes them back to their nest. And why they're so slow is because they have a slow digestive system. It takes them a really long time for them to process the food, and then they don't have enough energy to like be out and moving fast. So that's why they're so slow.
How often do they go to the bathroom?
Like once a week. It's about 30% of their body weight, because it takes them so long, and when they go, they drop so much. They feel really cool. It kind of feels like it's been in salt water, kind of. Like, that's how I would describe it, because you know how your hair feels right after you get out of salt water? That's kind of what their fur feels like. And they're just like, they're so cute. Their legs. People say that turtles are slow, but turtles are actually pretty fast. But then you see a sloth, and they're actually just as slow as people say they are. But they're really cool animals too. They're really gentle. They're like moving in slow motion. They have surfer dude hair.
Blonde tips.
Yeah, it's like flowing back too. This place is so awesome. They have about anything you want to see. Gators are swamp dragons, y'all. If you're in the wild and you see something like that, you're gonna think it's just a log, because in the wild you don't have water like this. You have all this moss, all these lily pads. It's crazy. If you're gonna spot a gator in the wild, and it's harder than you think. They have so much power when they're in the water. So like they see something on shore, and they're not as fast when they're on shore, but like when they're trying to run on land, but when they're in the water and they're bouncing out, they have so much power with their lunge. They're just so vicious. So you never want to mess with an alligator. So those of you that don't know this, my favorite animal in the whole world are snakes. So check it out. There's a huge, absolutely huge Burmese python. So Burmese pythons weren't actually originally in Florida, but like people who had them as pets released them into the wild in Florida. So now they roam the Everglades. So after checking out all these really, really cool animals, we're about to go on the boat ride, and it's gonna be really cool. See all these big gators that are in the wild and show you guys what Florida's made of and what these big things do and how hard it is to spot them. If you ever want to get into wild Florida and just experience the crazy part of it and see what is out there that you're missing when you're just in the city, come to wild Florida. Check it out, it's awesome here. You'll see in the captain's seat.
Alligator nest in the alligator.
Whoa,
Take a look at that.
Oh
my god.
Y'all see the gator? This gator has a nest.
Has a name?
So cool. The gator's right there. Oh, then there's the egg. That's some real stuff right there.
Well, she got on it and was trying to put more vegetation on top, and it exposed some of the eggs on the bottom.
Crazy. You see the gator in the background? Right there. So awesome.
Guys, they build their
The
nest
gator's
out of
nest.
vegetation.
Okay, here's a good view. Right in there. Big boy.
Oh my god.
Check him out. Oh, he's coming out.
Jaden, back up.
Oh my god.
That's
amazing.
Yeah, like he's getting closer and closer with every
Look how big he is. Is he coming out to like defend it?
You
hear that sounding?
It's about 7 feet.
He's about 7 feet. That's a huge gator.
That's amazing.
Pretty amazing, right? He came out because he heard those sounds. The baby alligator sounds.
Do you see that gator behind me? See how big he is. Right there. It's huge. Huge gators you see on this tour. Huge gators, and we're just like in the middle of nowhere. The guy told us that all of this is floating. It's like, it's all just floating on top of the water. All of this is. And this water's 5 feet deep. Right here.
What? Yeah.
Oh, here it comes.
It's okay.
He's coming out.
Come on, come on.
It's okay.
No, please.
הוא אמר שהוא יכול לקפוץ לויב? Ale, please. Don't take a risk.
Now, if alligators wanted to eat you, would they hiss at you? They would come up and try to sneak up and get you.
You guys hear that?
Got that aggressive, but that's
looks like plastic.
He's hissing.
Almost, yeah.
He's within 10 feet of the boat. He came up. You're gonna have to get a closer view of this. Look at him.
No.
It's time. We have rendezvous.
Tyson, don't go off that
Gator.
boat.
No. No, please.
הוא אמר שהוא יכול
No, stay.
That's amazing. You hear that? Dude, that's the gator.
Tyson, don't go off that boat.
Holy cow. Crazy. See you later, buddy. Hey guys, I've been in the wilderness so much lately, and as you can see, I'm having some swellings on my face, and that was from me being in the wilderness and running into one of my allergies. So that's why I have that, but that's not keeping me out of the wilderness. And as you can see, we have this huge gator in front of our boat, and he just starts walking up to it, and everybody's starting to get scared. and lots of the people, the little kids were like, please, we need to go. But it was so awesome as this big gator, like, I felt pretty safe, and it was really cool watching as this gator went to protect. And in the wild, gators are usually more shy of humans, but that gator was ready to protect his kids, and he actually came up to the boat, and the driver even said he'd never seen a gator do that before. So it was really crazy. And as you can see, when we finished the boat ride, it was so awesome. The boat ride, they took us to see they told us lots of things about the Everglades that I would not know if I didn't go on that, and I learned so much. And after that, we went over to this show, and it was a guy that was like an alligator trainer, and he would feed the alligator, and he would kiss it on the nose, and he would make it open its mouth, and it was so awesome. And I even got to talk to him when I'm done, so keep watching.
Holy cow. Look at him.
Tons of muscle. You can see the muscle coming out.
Is this your dream job?
Yes. That would be an awesome job.
Andrew.
It was like, how big was it?
He's our largest, so he's about 14 foot and about 1,000 pounds. So he's at least our longest alligator.
That's crazy. So he was in the water with it, and he was like tapping on its snout, and he kissed it once too. I saw that. And he would feed it. Do they ever try to attack?
Sometimes. So we always just try to remember that they're alligators, and they'll always be alligators. So we do everything as kind of risky as it seems, but we try to do it as safe as possible.
Yeah.
So we just kind of keep a good eye on him and make sure he's not going to do something too crazy.
Yeah, that's cool.
Especially right now because it's summertime, they're all heated up and full of energy. So they get a little extra lungy. So last week he was being a little stubborn, so he was kind of shooting up a little bit. But we try to read him really well and just kind of prepare for it, not let him get used to doing that.
That's cool. Did you guys ever give him live bait?
No, we don't do any live food, only because sometimes it can cause injury to them. Not so much with a big gator, but it also entices like a more aggressive kind of behavior.
Do you guys get the gators from out on the lake? Do you guys bring them back here from there?
No, so all of our gators have to be either farm raised or brought to us by a licensed trapper or facility. So all the big gators here were brought by a nuisance trapper. And then some of the smaller ones we acquired from other parks and stuff like that. But we're not able to go to catch a wild alligator.
Thanks for watching Tyson's Wilderness. Please like and subscribe my video. You're gonna like and subscribe. Everybody, you have to come to Wild Florida. They got so many cool things here that you gotta check out. And stay wild.